Coach will make an opening statement, and we'll take questions.
Amazing game for us for a lot of reasons. A lot of the things that we did today we haven't been doing. We worked on it in practice and really hadn't shown it for 40 minutes. And today, I felt like for 40 minutes we showed who we were and who we could be defensively and offensively. Even though we didn't score with 60 points, it was like the shots that we got were quality shots. Proud of the team for just going out there and just being warriors, getting 30 free throws, which is big for us. We didn't shoot the ball well, but we did all the tough things to win this game, so just very proud of that.
Hey, Coach, it's a little role reversal today. You played your worst basketball the first 6 minutes of the game and made winning plays at the end. How big can this be confidence-wise going forward for your team?
Yeah, just to talk about the first 6 minutes, the nerves were just there. But I knew that Sasser had made 2 transition threes, and that we could calm that down, that we could get back into the game. But I do like that we didn't start it well, but I do like that we did finish it well. We finished it with a stop, a box out, and a rebound. So that was huge for us.
Yeah, Penny. After the 60 points, the bench scored 28. How do you feel about the bench stepping up?
Oh, I said that was the first thing I said in at the meeting after the game was I'm very proud of the bench. They came in and sparked us because that's when the run came, when they checked into the game. And that's what you want from your bench. You want your bench to come out and produce. And Tyler and Alo have been producing all season. And for Malcolm to have the game that he had today, very proud of him.
Penny, the word used over and over again for the last 2 weeks has been desperate, desperate, desperate. That last possession, is that what desperate basketball
No
was?
doubt about it. And it came down to a one-on-one stop. That's what we lost against Georgia. We lost that battle against SMU. We lost that battle against South Florida. Today we won that battle, so we're learning. We're learning from it.
Penny, just to follow up on that one-on-one stop, both those last 2 possessions you had, I don't know if it was because of the switch or whether it was that's what I'm asking, whether it was a strategic move, having Precious on Caleb Mills there. Was that an adjustment you made, or was that just how it worked out with the switch?
No, it actually how it worked out, which I was very happy with that decision. For them to set one more screen with Precious's guy because they're used to going against bigs every night. If you're going to have a big out there, they look at Precious as a big. We don't look at Precious as a big. He's really a guard on defense for sure. He can guard 1 through 5. And for him to be in that situation, I felt very confident. Caleb Mills is a talent, though. He's a guy that he has nice hesitation, nice go-to moves, and can make big shots to be a freshman, a redshirt freshman. And it just worked out that Precious was on him 2 times.
Coach, last year you guys went down to the wire against Houston in the conference semis. After that game, Coach Sampson made a point of emphasizing how good of a team you inherited. How good or how satisfying is it to not only go down to the wire, but go beyond that and beat them with a team that's entirely yours after the way this season has gone?
Yeah, I kind of understood. Coach Sampson is a fierce competitor, and we were left with a lot of seniors, and veteran guys winning that league. So I can understand what he was saying, but, like you said, to have freshmen come in today and show up and play against a team of that magnitude, he's been there 6 years. He's built his culture. He has the guys that he wants, and he's locked in. I'm definitely very proud of that because I have a lot of respect for him.
If Tennessee was the biggest one of your career, where does this one rank?
This might be 1A. Like really, it's really high because of having freshmen play against that type of a group. They're one of the most aggressive teams in the country. They usually smash you and intimidate you with all the physicality and their length. And our team stepped up on to the challenge. But yeah, Tennessee first, and then this win.
Coach Penny, right here. Free throws seem like a crucial aspect in today's game. You guys attempted 8 free throws in the first half, but 22 in the second half. Was that a locker room adjustment to be more physical in the paint?
Yeah, we kind of switched some things up so that we can kind of get into the paint more. We noticed some things on film. We always watch film at halftime and kind of made some adjustments. And, just going to give credit to the guys for getting in there and making the plays happen to shoot 30 free throws today. They were definitely, every free throw was needed.
Penny, with all the close contests that you've had, opportunities to win games where you weren't able to get it, how much of a sense of relief is it to finally show your guys that, you can make winning plays and it will end up right as you sit here 5 games now or 4 games now from the end of the season?
Yeah, no, I'm very relieved. Just proud that the guys can see the other side of it. We've been losing some heartbreakers at the end. A lot of it's self-inflicting wounds, and the guys are learning from it because we had 8 turnovers today, but we didn't have any late, and we steadied the ship and got a win instead of at the end of the game losing it to the next team. So yeah, I'm very proud of that and very relieved.
What did you, shifting gears a little bit, what did you think of James's interview that aired last night in the comments?
I didn't. I'm being honest. I really didn't see it, so I can't really make a comment on it. I didn't see the interview. I've seen it being promoted, but I haven't seen like the full interview or the interview at all.
Hey Penny, big win, but you got very short turnaround. You have a pivotal game on Tuesday. So what do you tell your team to make them forget this, but continue to do what they need to do?
Well, then we need to carry it over, and there shouldn't be much motivation because we had a 12-point lead with 7 minutes to go against SMU and gave it away. They went on a 15-0 run in our building, so that's enough motivation to know what we have to do when we go to SMU. So it's not going to take much for them to get up for that game.
In terms of the turnovers, you mentioned it, Penny. Is that just a function of the fact that the team was locked in? To only have 8 is just what can happen when the team is locked, when you're locked in from the very beginning?
Yeah, they locked in for sure. Like a lot of times they get a little wild, but today they knew how important this game was. They didn't try a lot of stuff like they usually do. And then we kind of harnessed a lot of that. We kind of kept it to a minimum of what could really happen. But also they kicked in and didn't try to do anything. They wanted to win the game so badly that they focused on doing what we needed to do to win.
Coach, you talked about playing desperate. How much do you pay attention to the bracketology, and how much does your coaching staff and your players pay attention to it?
I haven't paid attention to it at all. I understand math, and I understand what needs to happen in my mind. So honestly, I don't have to look at the bracketology to know that. And you have to beat teams like this to be in the conversation. So that's all I know. I don't know about our coaches, but we really never talk about it. We look at what's in front of us and go, if we do this, then this can happen.
Penny, is it safe to say that this team's identity has become its defense? There's no way you win today without those 3 stops in the last 3 minutes. Is that kind of what this team has become?
It's ironic, or really weird, to be more exact, for a freshman-laden team with being one of the better defensive field goal percentage groups in the country. It doesn't work like that. And for that to be us right now, it feels good. I mean, the offensive side, of course we would want more points, but you're going to win championships and win games with defense. And we've gotten enough stops in other games and just couldn't bring it home. But to finish the game with 3 stops is great.
Penny, Kelvin Sampson had some high praise for you as he walked out of here today, saying that you talked earlier this week about the criticism and it comes with the territory. But to hear a coach like him, who's kind of been through it all, he said you and Frank Haith at Tulsa may be the coaches of the year in this conference. To hear him say that after everything you've gone through and everything you've had to deal with, your thoughts?
No, I definitely appreciate that because, like I said, I hold Coach Sampson at a very high level. I mean, he's a guy that's seen everything. We've talked a lot at our coaches meetings, and I pick his brain, and we just talk. And for him to say that, it means a lot because, man, we're really fighting. We've gotten hit with a lot of haymakers this year as a team, and to keep fighting with these guys and to keep pushing forward and to keep getting wins. Obviously, I think it's unfair for the boys to get the criticism. All of it can deflect on me because I can handle that. I know what comes along with it. I know why I got into this job. I got into this job to make a difference for our city, for our school, and try to get us back to where we need to get to. So the noise doesn't hurt me. It's a little troubling when they're talking about the kids because these kids are really fighting hard. But no, I appreciate Coach Sampson for saying that.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.